corner. Oh, what is this? Hey, how are you all doing? There's the camera. I was looking for it. So what we have in the background today is we're first of all in the community event. So that's why it looks somewhat like a Van Gogh painting. And that's why it also sounds incredibly loud. So that's our current situation. But we have a game for you guys to play with us. Specifically, at this community event, we want you guys to compete against us. Now, how would we do this, you may ask? Well, the plan, I'm scooting you guys over to the corner so that I can see a little bit better. The plan is to have you guys basically try to kill us. You come up with a challenge for us to do, and if we fail it, you get a point. If we succeed at it, we get a point. So how loud is this actually? Be straight with me. Because I need to be able to hear, and another thing, we are on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, as you can see, desyncs my voice from my mouth. So that's a definite bit of a challenge to that. But I'm going to bring up our first victim. Fight 3 level 60s at once. Oh, ooh, loads gun, overthrow. Wow, all right. Let me turn down the gain a little bit more so that you guys should only be able to hear me most of all. Sound is fine, a little loud. All right, only use swords and techniques, no wraith. Ooh, these are all fun. Well, let's start for something basic, shall we? Very, very simplistic so that we can get an idea. How about we're gonna first vote on difficulty, all right? This should be easy. I have a hunch that what you guys will choose. Ready? Open. Nemesis. Easy or normal? Remember, hard is Nemesis. That's what Nemesis is. And it's exclamation point, vote, Nemesis. Or exclamation point, vote, easy. Missed Heart 101 with the easy vote. All right. So while you guys are doing that, let me give a little presentation to everybody here, because I want them to all say hi to you. One moment. Yo. Could I use your voice for the call, please? Can you see everybody up? Yeah.
All right, everybody, we're streaming. Can we get a big cheer? Yeah! That's a pretty good cheer. All right, here we go.
And there we go. So, yeah, we got a big old room right now. You see that gentleman who was waving at us for a second? So, this gentleman, let me show you him again. That guy. That is, as we were joking, our first volunteer or first victim, depending on how you want to look at it. So let's see what you guys are voting. 93.2% Nemesis, as if I wasn't knowing that. All right, so Nemesis difficulty is the first part of the vote. So now let's do the next one, shall we? Should we go after a war chief? Should we go after a captain, just a regular captain? Or, I don't want to say Fortress Assault because that'll take too long. Let's see. Give me a suggestion from the chat. What should we have this guy? I want him to go after like a captain or war chief or something like that. And as a reminder, we're on Wi-Fi. So if all of a sudden I disappear, that's what happened. We're trying to keep connection. Go for an ambush. That's interesting. Highest level Captain Olag. Sir Spiffy, you really... Olag War Chief, Olag War Chief, Olag. All right, hold on. Let me put Olag in there too. Legendary War Chief we might not have. The Kill 470, it is definitely a tough place to stream. That's for sure. All right. I'm going to say Olag, Captain. I'm going to put Graug in here. Graug. Okay. And so our choices are going to be War Chief, Normal Captain, and Olag, which I'm assuming is a Captain Olag. Trickster is an interesting one. Trickster. Okay. And I'm going to unleash this one now. You guys ready? Boom. Hey, Speedy Gonzalez. I'm glad you're able to be here with us live. It's good to have you. So, I've opened the poll. You guys have Olag. You have Shema Captain to level 1. That one, I don't know if we have that ability unlocked yet. But on Nemesis difficulty, we have the person going after a War Chief, a trickster. Olog is currently in the lead, and it's definitely going to be like a powerful Olog. So that would be a good one. With Blog Fire. I like it. So let's see. Also, as a excuse me, to let you guys know, currently we have up a social wall. Let me show you guys on the camera again. See that bright thing? That bright thing is basically a place where if you guys hashtag Shadow of War on Twitter or hashtag @Shadow of War, you will be able to go up on that social wall. Yeah, we will show you to the party. Nothing negative, please. So let me check again what the vote was on. Olog. All right. All right. We have the challenge. We have the challenge officially.
All right, you got it.
So the challenge is on Nemesis difficulty, hunting an Olog captain. Tony. So I've announced what we're doing. It's very clearly Olog at 68% is our one. We'll add in more. I love the idea of specific classes that you have to go after. So I think we're going to have you guys do more votes on that. And I'm going to close the poll for now. And I'm going to, once again, push to make sure that they know what they need to be doing. There's a captain. Tony, press pause for a second. Perfect. All right. Can you go to Nemesis for me? Your challenge is to kill that guy. So you guys get to see how that goes. So here you guys can enjoy the, what's next there? So now you guys can go and enjoy seeing our story. We have Nemesis difficulty up. Oh man.
What is the other part of the challenge?
He has to kill the Olog he's fighting right now. So we're gonna have it go, and we'll keep track of the score.
Cool, chat. Very cool.
We hear people saying you're very cruel. So I'm seeing some stuff in the chat that are spoilers, and I'm going to be very clear. If there are any spoilers, subtitles. I'll remember. Hey, add subtitles too. I'm going to remind you guys who are going to be talking about spoilers that we will time out at least people who do too many spoilers. I know even mentioning where a spoiler was spoiled, yeah, I guess contextually that's fine, honestly. But I mean, that's still a spoil in its own way. Dark Bubsy, what does curse do to orcs? Well, orcs, when cursed, will slowly lose health, kind of like a poison, but also if they're afraid of curse itself, you'll see the Morgai flies around them, hurting them. It also adds extra fear. So, currently, as you guys can see, he has to go kill off that dude right there. That's your Olog. You guys are having him go off with Gorger. Let me ask him to get... Tony, could you look at his weaknesses and strengths for us? Strengths and weaknesses. There we go. I have the headphones on because it's very loud. It's easy to see. So, all right. Dazed by, soft-headed. Getting you guys an idea of who we're fighting against. When's the next time you'll be talking about Nemesis Forge? Aubrey Miller. Honestly, the next time that I'm streaming launch day. So, I won't be talking about it. I'm sure someone should be talking about it soon. All the reviews dropped today. I would absolutely check those reviews to see if we can find stuff, because me personally won't be doing a demonstration. Now maybe I could change that though. I'm thinking about it. We have a launch stream planned though. Oh man, poor Tony. Look at this challenge that he has to go up against this Olog. On Nemesis. Now, for you guys to not know what Nemesis difficulty is, Nemesis difficulty means that the orcs are going to attack more. They use their abilities more as well. Plus, you only have one last chance option, and there's a couple other things that are happening in the background. Right now, we're playing on PC. I don't play the Shadow of War app from Overthrow 45. Arenas and pit fights are the same, somewhat loot run. Pit fights and arenas are, so basically if you're using an arena, typically that means that you are having guys fight other orcs unrelated to infiltration, spies, that kind of thing. Versus if you're doing pit fights, which they're all pit fights, but the idea is that the arena specifically tends to look at that. But everybody goes into the arena, but I call it infiltration kind of thing. What's the best way to deal with an Olag Spike Jolteon? So Ologs have those indicators that pop up over their heads. And so when they pop over their heads like that, you can then see that it's green pop or whatnot. You know to slide through your legs by tapping it. Or if you see a red B, if you tap that, that's what freezes them and allows you to then mount them. Oh no. Oh, is he gonna get a free chance? Nope. Chat 1. Community 2. Let's go ahead and put that up in the corner, shall we? Alright. Chat 1. Very cool. Oh man, I'm actually really excited about this right now. It's a sword breaker. Oh, he ruined it for everybody else, chat. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see if I can find the right. So chat 1. I'm trying to remember our font that we use for everything. It's a very cute name. Well, can't find it at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm letting chat get 1 point. Thank you for playing. Come on and say hi to everybody. To let you know.
Hey guys.
This is the first person you can let me scoot over so you can be seen.
What's going on, guys? This is an awesome game, man.
Everybody's giving you effort, respects. But thank you, man, for
fellas.
coming out. How did you feel going up against that guy?
It was rough, especially the Nemesis difficulty. There was no joke, man.
It's a tough one, that's for sure.
Yeah, Nemesis, guys, they don't play with it.
Chat 1 in the corner, guys. Thank you. Now I'm going to start it again. Now this is going to be a very simple vote again. We're going to ask what difficulties that we're going to do for the next person. Questions related to preload, I don't know right now. Can't get you that answer at the moment. What clans will I not get to see in my game if I only get the normal game? If you mean clans by tribes, you're going to be referring to the Outlaw tribe as well as the Slaughter tribe. There are 7 tribes in base game, 2 DLC. Let me go. Nemesis, easy, hard, or excuse me, normal. But here's the thing I want to add to you guys, just so you're aware. Tony, if you're hungry, you're welcome to.
Oh yes, thank you.
But thank you for
It was a pleasure.
pleasure.
Nice to meet you, Jared. Big fan.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. So, right before you go, though, so you mentioned the Nemesis was tough and that kind of thing.
That's right.
Do you have anything you want to say to chat? Relatively PG?
Oh, guys, get the game. It's awesome. I pre-ordered the game. I can't wait to play it.
Thank you very much, man. Here, I'll come find you after the stream.
Take it.
Sit down. All right. So, let me open the chat. Excuse me, open the vote. The vote is now open. So once again, you guys choose Nemesis hard, or excuse me, normal or easy. But there's an addition that I want to add to this, okay? Depending on what you choose, if it's Nemesis versus something else, I might do something a little bit harder, purely because or I don't know. It's really up to me, because I know you guys are going to vote Nemesis each time, but I really enjoy seeing what percentage of you guys vote Nemesis. Oh man, every time it's like right now it's 70%. It ended at 93 before. Yeah, Rain Cloud 802. The background noise is because we are at a bar, big bar filled to the brim. I have this microphone's gain turned all the way down so that only you guys can hear me as much as possible. Well, right now we have other people in the background just sort of playing as things are going. Maximilian, anyone in here get the Mithril edition? I did. It doesn't count for me though, right? I'm part of the devs. 75.2%. I love it. Oh, sorry, I got a little loud and cracked the mic. So, let's see. I'm gonna go refresh one more time. 76. Okay. So it's Nemesis again. Very clear. So let's think about this, alright? New challenge. Start giving me ideas for challenges and we can start voting. So, last time we did Ologs, and that was fun. We could do, personally, I love Assassins because they give you 0 chances. 0. So that's a fun one, especially Cursed Assassins. Take away your ability to use Celebrimbor. And, let's see, Dark Bubsy. My main complaint with the first game was how easy it was. How much more Nemesis than Dark Mordor. Oh man, Nemesis is a lot harder. Our normal mode's already harder than normal Shadow of Mordor. If you watched last week's stream, Mike the Platter had to go up against a dude who was known as the Wall. He's a marauder, a warmonger, and he was defender, very tight, very tough to fight. And that was on normal too, so I highly recommend you watch that. It's towards the end. If you capture a fort, can you still friend the captains? Fight enemy captains? Yes. Yes, you can. So, Cursed Assassin and Alarm Triggered Area. Alright. So I'm going to do Assassin. I'm just going to write Assassin, but that means Cursed Assassin. That's one. What's another one? Try to trigger an ambush is hard. That's just out of our control. Dark Bubsy, I saw that. Oh man, I'm glad you did. And yeah, Michael's having a great time. I saved that particular fight and that save so he can go back and fight him again. I wanted him to be able to do that. I devote to have you decide whatever you think will be awesome for us. Machine Destroyer. That's a good one. So we're gonna go Machine. But if we do Machine, I'm gonna say Destroyer. Just to make it easier. Destroyer. I haven't voted for it yet. We haven't opened it yet. Let's do one more class. Let's see. Have you guys seen? Let me think about it. So actually, it turns out that we have one of our designers here with us today. This is a gentleman that when I go chat with, he actually goes, oh, I tweaked this and changed this. Tank and Marksman. All right, Tank, and I'm gonna say Archer. You guys, all right? Open. Assassin? I spelled assassin wrong. Oh no. Let me make that easier on you guys. There we go. Assassin, Destroyer, Tank, Archer. So that's the one you guys will choose who we will fight. I'm gonna let them know what we're doing real quick so they know what vote's coming. Give me one moment. Hey Mark. So Chad is choosing what class he's going up against next. I mean, that's an interesting one. Continue to fight the Swordbreaker for now. Yeah. So, as you guys vote, this individual, we're gonna have try to take out that Swordbreaker who attacked us. Because you guys haven't seen what happens when you kill the Swordbreaker after he takes your sword. So I think that would be a fun one. But let me check where the vote is going for a moment. Also, have you guys noticed that I have to talk at such a lower tone for this to make it work? Nemesis. Alright. Oh my goodness. We have a very equal split. Tank at 34, Assassin at 42, Archer at 8.3, Destroyer at 15. Archers and Destroyers, you can swing the vote all you want to either side. Toadzilla, 1990, I see you mentioned in an area where we have an alarm. I think that's a good addition to add to the challenge. Not yet. Gotta give our community a chance. You guys are chat versus our community in person here. So... I'm listening to instructions from the side. So apparently the Olag High is sickly, so hopefully we get to him soon. I don't know who's playing at the moment. I haven't met this individual yet. Yes, Epic Ancient Gamer. We're currently hunting the Swordbreaker. Let's see, where is he on the map? He's a little bit a ways. So, that was close. While we wait, I'll answer some questions. Deathworld 102. I am unsure when we can preload. I don't have any particular idea on when it is specifically. I'm gonna encourage him to go faster. All right, give me a moment. Let's see. Oh, he's looking for him. Never mind. I'm being rushing. Is Brett there? Sir Spiffy. Yeah, actually. And for those guys who don't know, Sir Spiffy, who's modded right now, I should take away that Spiffy, is one of our developers. He's actually one of the guys who's come up with a lot of our org designs. Hackerman. So in determining what follower becomes in regard to, and he's dead. Oh no, he dodged it. Oh, I was wrong. I misread that. As regards to Nemesis mode, or excuse me, Nemesis Forge, it changes. It's not something that necessarily I can explain to you. It'd be like explaining the Nemesis system to you. It's a huge process to do so. Alright, refreshing our vote, by the way. Tank at 35, Assassin at 42, Archer and Destroyer still both, so I would recommend all Archer and Destroyer votes, switch your vote, because they're not really happening in any direction. Can Orcs use Frost? No. Maybe eventually, but right now, no. Are you tripping with tribe? Answer that. Go for the blood brother. That's a fun idea. Hey, Camaro, bro. Camaro, bro. Camaro. Oh man, that looks like a car. Okay, the words to it, but thank you. I'm happy that you enjoy it. Let's see. Is this the final product? Ekpanzer 17X? No. This is a demo that we've been playing with for some time. This is the one we're using currently at New York Comic Con. We used to be able to fight orcs using the Nemesis out in the open world after we take out the forts. Yes. Yes, you will. He got killed. All right. So chat wants him to fight an assassin. All right. So assassin it is. You guys are gonna have a fight up an assassin. But we're one more addition. Mark, there's one, a cursed assassin. Cursed assassin. All right, guys, cursed assassin. That's what he will end up going up against. And just for fun, I'm gonna update chat 1 and make it chat 2 because they had a goal to do something. If they had won, we would have given us the point. But so far, chat at 2 points. And community is at 0. Let's actually make sure that's so clear and put community up because I think that would be really funny. There we go. Make it big. Let's see. Can we mirror our Nemesis? Asked Zepster. I mean, you can marry whoever you want, man. Let me scroll down. I've missed a lot of chat. I've already answered, or Mixture Fluffy Ribs. I'm not able to answer right now what causes your Nemesis Forge to become what it is in Shadow of War. It's I'm not 100% sure right now. It's make it big, Blutron. It's it would be like explaining the Nemesis. It would be a tough thing. I can explain basics. Like if you have a guy who's a Beast Tamer, you're likely to have them be the same Beast Tamer class kind of thing. But that doesn't mean he'll necessarily be feral. Because you can have Beast Tamers and things other than ferals. True and cautious. Yeah, with a cursed weapon? Oh, I don't know if it's in the hierarchy. It might. Just choose an assassin then. So it's possible that in the hierarchy, it's possible that we don't have a curse. If we don't, then we just have to do an assassin. Mark, second vote was tank if we can't find an assassin. So, should probably do a final stream about Nemesis Forge. I mean, Aubrey Miller, it's something in regards to, so we're doing tank. I know we voted assassin, but it looks like we haven't been able to find an assassin in this particular hierarchy. But in regards to showing off the Nemesis Forge, I mean, it's something where we've done a trailer about it. You know what it looks like. The idea is not a bad idea because we're going to do a launch stream on Tuesday. We're actually going to just play the game. And you'll be hanging out with some other developers who talk about certain things that they did. Callan Winterborn, they're saying that there's a cursed warmonger, but is that a tank or an assassin is the question that's important in that regard. Oh, look at that. I'm covering up the subtitles. I'm sorry. Are you able to reveal what the script on the Talion's ring says? You know, Nicholas Thorne, I would need to ask specifically because I was told once and I forgot. Oh, look, double Grouts. One of them is an elemental Grout. Have you guys ever seen an elemental Graug in gameplay yet? I don't think we've shown you guys that guy. Could you dominate him for us? Get the other one too, please. Hey, Mark, ask for a Shadow Mount as well to the other one. I'm gonna have you guys so we can get him another one too. Fire Graug boys, hell yeah, Pimp Daddy. Trailers for Outlaw Slide and Slaughter Tribe in the future. Olog Master. So, in the future, the plan will be to show some of them. You guys will absolutely see them. I really hope we do the same sort of thing where it becomes set up via our, what's the word I'm looking for? Set up via the same trailer style that we did before, but we'll see. Not 100% sure on that one. Let's see. So, what time will the stream be? Camaro, bro. Camaro. That was the word I was trying to say correctly. Camaro. The stream on Tuesday is going to be at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Savings Time. So if you're on the East Coast, 6 p.m. And the reason why we're doing that right now is because we're trying out different times. We want to see how that goes. I love the fact that you guys have 2 points. It really makes me happy every time I see the score. Let's see. Oh, look at that. So, just checking to make sure things are going live in the quarters. Can you show the languages in the game, please? What an interesting... I don't know Escar 1, 2, 3. I don't know how to say your name. I don't know. Oh, look, the fire grab. I don't know if he's allowed to, or if we have them in this demo specifically. Now let me push to make sure he goes after our tank. Hey, don't forget to go for the tank.
What?
You need to go for the cursed tank.
Well, yeah. On the far right, right?
I mean, you've already selected it as your target, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So when you're done with this, make sure to go after him.
The tank warlock. That's the one I was doing.
Yeah, that's what you've been challenged to do. Hey, what's your name, by the way? Chris? Chris, come over real quick.
Oh, he's gonna say hi to chat.
Say hi to chat.
Hello, chat.
Scoot in a little bit.
Hello,
This is
hello.
Chris.
Nice to meet you.
He's our victim/participant.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty set right. I got the grog. I think I'm gonna kill.
They might not let you use the ground, just so as a heads up.
Oh fuck. Are they in control of this whole thing?
They do, and as far as these votes go. Actually, let's ask guys. Graug, yes or no? All right, guys, you ready? Is he allowed to use the Graug? Yay or nay? Yes or no? It's been put in the vote. So go ahead and let us know.
right.
I'll tell you when. Good luck, man. Vote no. Let's see what the initial vote is. 50-50. Oh my goodness. I mean, this is the thing, the trade-off. One, easier, but it's a fire Graug. It's really cool. But do you guys want to sacrifice that 6 score you got, a 2-0 lead? I mean, right now you're bageling us, and that's pretty extreme. This is a mug with a straw. It's such an odd mix to me. I feel like I need a mug as a mug. Tiger Stripe, holy Olag indeed. All right, let me see again with a refresh. Yes, at 58.3%. You giving saintly people, you're gonna let him use it, huh?
Mike's gonna check. Actually, he missed the second.
Cool. We're gonna have Mike DePlatter showing up in a little bit. That's gonna be a fun one. I'm assuming it's Mike. Is it possible to meet an Olag assassin, Gat17? I have not met one. I don't think that there is an Olag assassin class. And one of the reasons why that's somewhat related to this, watch the Graug jump. One of the things is I haven't seen it, so I don't think so, no. What opportunities are there to play with my friends? Can I raid them or can I co-op? This is from Hackerman. So, what you are able to do is that you are able to do a multiplayer where you attack their fortresses and they attack yours. So basically, you can have the hardest fortress in the world if you want, or be the best one to ever conquer fortresses, period. And you can do that in a social and friendly way. So if you do social, it's the friendly way where you purely for fun. And it's also a great way to test your defenses. 2, you can do it in a ranked way where you actually get gear and loot and level up for doing so. And then we always make sure we balance the game too. True and constant. Can we jump in lava? No. You will burn to death. All right. Yes is allowed. So we're bringing on a dude, but hey, Chris, you're welcome to use the Graug. They said okay.
Oh, fire Graug.
Scoot on over. So just so you're aware, this is very low, but so you got to lean in and talk sultry to the microphone.
Oh, hello, Jared.
Oh, that's perfect. A little loud though.
Sorry.
It's okay. So they're all living up here. Do you guys like the beautiful thing on his forehead?
Dark Tribe.
I'm actually, if you guys see this, I got my feral tribe. Where is that? There we go.
Oh my God, that stinks. Put it down.
It's beautiful.
You can't smell it, but it's
yes.
very feral.
Oh yes.
Very feral.
Pillpurry. Feral, I like it. So, currently right now, we're answering some questions, but
Okay.
chat is also challenging and trying to kill off who's ever playing by giving them challenges. So far, you can see chat is at 2 and community, us is at 0. Which honestly, I'm very entertained by seeing the ideas these guys are coming up with.
How to kill him?
Oh yeah. So like right now, the challenge is that he's going after a tank warmonger on Nemesis difficulty. Is the current challenge.
He doesn't appear to be. He appears to be randomly running back and forth.
He's actually looking for him right now. See the green circle that he's in?
Ah.
The minimap?
Oh yes.
Yeah. He's just looking for
Okay.
him.
And he's scared of Grouts, but he can summon. What's he got in his summoning?
You call him out. It looks like a normal Karagor. But he also has his Fire Ground with him, which the chat agreed. They said it's fine for him to use. So let's see. Do all Ologs break swords? Asked David Envy. Specifically the Sword Breaker breaks swords. Let's see. Oh, what tribe does your ultimate follower Nemesis go into? So we've mentioned that one right now. That it's a complicated answer.
It is. I mean, they have different affiliations. Like, we did do a mapping of every single role in Shadow of Mordor and think, where would this guy belong? What's his affiliation? So it's not random. You know, they belong in. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sultry.
You can watch the green is good. And then
good.
Okay, guys, this is gonna hurt a little bit. Stop. There you go. Make it red.
Did you see our Bruce video today?
The Bruce video is amazing. The pop, pop, pop. It's gotta be one of my favorite parts.
Man, I love Bruce.
Like the growl he eats is so tight. I like it. So he should be, he's somewhere near here. We see him in the green. He's
Should there be a cave beneath here? Where is he?
possibly, it could be a cave beneath him.
Yeah.
It looks like actually he needs to just check this skull on the ground. Here, let me
That's
show
his
you.
target?
Camcat, I'm drinking the most deadly liquid in the world, dihydrogen monoxide, aka water. It kills more people than anything.
Drowns children.
It does, and most, if not every single murderer, drink water.
In fact, most murderers are 70% water.
I'm drinking pure murderer here. How very shadow of us. Let me see. Let me shout. Hey, Chris. There should be the skull on the ground. Should you go up and you investigate that? It's a right bumper press. I realize that when I shout at you guys, it might get really loud. If you won't drink a Guinness, drink mead. Thurzian? I agree with that 100%. I love Guinness and mead. Those are both delicious drinks. 100% are on board. I should get a Guinness. Of course they have Guinness here.
In Mordor.
I would hope. I mean, Grog might be just, same kind of thing. Yeah, I'm wondering why we can't find that specific guy.
I bet he's down below.
We would see him, potentially. We might need to actually have him fast travel. Do a fast travel. Yeah. I think we need to do a fast travel real quick. Because this particular demo situation...
Oh, you know, the other day I was fighting that guy on the stream.
Yeah, we were talking about him, actually.
So I couldn't chuck him in that lava?
Yeah?
That was a bug. That is fixed.
We fixed that in the final version.
Yeah, it's fixed.
So it wouldn't have happened to you.
So I did win.
You did win.
In my own special way.
We were talking about it earlier in chat, actually. Here's a good question for you from Demon Exy. Why are there not ice drakes in the game?
Ice drakes? Ah, okay. That's a very, very Game of Thrones question.
It is a Game of Thrones question. But for those of you who haven't seen Game of Thrones, we're not going to say anything past that.
That would be pretty cool if when the drakes died, you could resurrect them when they were resurrected.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that. Well, as soon as we can get the Game of Thrones license, we'll be right on that.
I mean, there's the idea of having this is a joke that we had too, which is when you get killed by a Karagor or a Grout, it goes into the hierarchy.
Oh, we so wanted that. You know, and they could get scarred, and they could level up, and they
then it's and then why not just let them talk? At that point, though, we really are having to get rolling in grade. Let's see, can you wander around Minas Morgul after the events of Minas Ithil?
Yes, you can, and it's dangerous.
And it's dangerous
as
indeed.
well. Yep. There's actually the tower itself, the actual tower, as in the books, is sort of protected by this dark shroud, this cursed shroud. So you can't approach it too close, or you will become cursed, and it will drain your health, and you'll die.
Wow.
So you can't actually get too close to the tower until the finale when you go back there. I'm not saying anymore. There's some terrible spoilers in some of our reviews.
Terrible spoilers in some of our reviews.
The IGN review, I'm not saying what the spoilers are, I'm just saying...
It's just as a warning to all you guys, read the reviews, but be careful with spoilers. Like, there are some big ones. You see him? I didn't see him fast travel yet. Mark, have you guys fast traveled yet?
He's been in combat, so he hasn't had an opportunity to.
All right. There we go. So, will we see any giant eagles in the game? If there isn't. So, first of all, the flying fish, Bruce the Chopper is a story Olog, but another question was,
yes.
Will we see eagles in the game?
If eagles could fly into Mordor prior to the destruction of the ring, Lord of the Rings would have been a very, very short movie.
Right.
They have very thorough air defenses
Right.
all around the perimeter.
I'm assuming it's some sort of javelin launcher.
That's the Night King again. It always comes back to that.
Puns for days.
Yeah.
See, so I got I saw a couple questions that people were asking, which was related to can orcs use frost? Oh man, they've arrived. Now, you'll see who they are in just a second. Now, this is what we're gonna have you guys do. And I'm telling you this now because this is how it's going to work. There's going to be a certain set of individuals behind us. And I'm going to ask you, what should these individuals be doing? And you guys are basically going to be able to have a little fun. You'll see what I'm saying in just a moment.
David MV 115, yes.
I mean, that's the first one though.
Yes, I'm this far into my first drink. I'm out of it.
Well, I mean, this was a sober decision.
Yes.
So.
Can we get a new challenge?
A new one?
We cannot seem to find him.
Okay. All right. So, he didn't. The thing is that he did not fight the wall yet. So for whatever reason, this demo is not serving up this particular guy. So we're gonna go to the next most popular choice, which is a trickster. But we're gonna look for cursed again. Mark, trickster. Trickster was the selected. If it's Troy Baker, we should definitely only use combat techniques. I mean, that's an interesting idea. But you'll see who they are. They're actually probably the most attractive people in this room once they show up.
I just want to answer all these questions.
I mean, feel free to answer the questions. Like,
No. As they come up.
So, Sage Chappelle, we actually already looked for an assassin and we couldn't find one.
They're sneaky.
Yeah. But I'm going to have to assume that one's just a nil, no points delivered for this one. No points at this moment. Fix my hair. There we go. So you guys can see who we have here. I see another Olog. I see ourselves a Karagor rider. Our next contestant?
Hang on,
Bring him in. Hey man, come on out. What's your name, dude? Juan? Juan? Welcome to chat. Chat 1. So currently chat had a challenge that originally was to fight off what was it? It was, I'm blanking on it. It was a tank who was going to be part of the Warmonger tribe, but we couldn't find one. So now they're asking for a trickster. So you're going to be going up against a trickster who is on Nemesis difficulty. How do you feel? Talk to them. Yeah.
I feel pretty good. I remember playing Shadow of Mordor thinking it was too easy. Now I want to see how it's going to be.
Oh, well, we hope you win because as you can see, currently chat has 2 points and we have none. So we'd like you to help out. Right. Wish you luck, Juan. All right, number 1. Oh, no, Herman. I landed. He is number 1. Look out, it's the bright one. I love it. It's good. It's good. Good jokes. I'm for it. Let's see. How long has it been? It's been about 40 minutes of us live. It's good to have you guys all hanging out and chatting with us this entire time. Connor Jace SH. Will this game ever have a co-op factor? Has it ever thought about it? This particular game doesn't have it.
Not a trickster. So here's the deal. try to do intel, and let's see if it's a trickster intel. And see
What do we have on the Army screen? All right, guys. Well, let's see what's there first. Let's see what's there first. All right, so we're gonna apparently there's no trickster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at see what's on the Army screen and we'll choose. He is the chosen one. So let's see. There they go. They're going. We'll give it one moment. Let me ask if they can do it. Hey, could you do the Army screen real quick? And any orc that isn't ours, could you highlight? Any orc that isn't ours, could you highlight real quick? All right, there we go. So we're gonna look at some of these guys. We have Tugog, the Trollborn, Lasso, the Glutton, which has killed each other, everyone. All right, Tuka doesn't count. Krosh, Gloop, the Cruel. All right, let's see. Let me make sure I got Tugog correctly. Tugog. Are there Necromancer Ologs? I've not seen one. I've only seen a few Necromancers in my time. Bolg, the Grizzle, is an interesting one. All right. So let's go ahead and choose between those four. Hey, Juan, could you cycle through those four again? You look Bolg. Cycle back again, just the same one. Zoot. Oh, that's the guy we were looking for. Yeah, that's the guy that wasn't showing up. Go back to a couple of the other ones. Awesome. Now go to another one. So that's Krush. So we can vote for him. Go to another one. That's Gloop. That's a Terror Tank. We should go for him. That's the closest one. Go for him. All right. That's the closest one to our vote from before. Can Necromancers be out of the Mystic Tribe? It was the only Mystic Tribe. Jared's I don't know how to say that. I think they're only Mystic Tribe. I'm pretty confident in that regard. But not 100%, because there are certain classes that are very specific in that regard. Bluetron, I can gotcha you. So, gotcha Lord from Cybeast, you're already doomed. So, it's looking good. Fun, loud party. And I want to get my guests on the background. So does this game have cheat codes? As sure as this is upside down, not any cheat codes that I'm aware of right now, but we have thought about it, to be honest. And so you might see our equivalent of a big head mode. Sorry, that was a little loud, wasn't it? You're welcome, Blitron. What do you think is better, Dark or Mystic? So nothing is better, but there is preferences. I prefer Mystic because I love the magic element, but Dark is pretty cool too. That's a shame. A shamanistic feral necromancer sounds cool. Duke Moose, kind of does. I really want. I've only seen them as Mystic though. Do we need the Dominate upgrade onto Drain to Dominate Capital Drain? Or is that update? Dead Silence Plays. Let me explain that for everyone. So you have the ability to have a Dominate ability on, or Elf Shot Extra, or Extra Elf Wrath. So what happens is that by using the Dominate one, that gets you grunts. Or it gets you Ologs if you have the consume ability that works that way. So you don't need it for captains, but you do need it. You do need it for grunts and stuff to dominate them. Otherwise, it's just drain. Monday night can come no slower. Vigilness. Oof, good luck, friend. Survive. Mr. Awesome's 880. And actually, everybody, just so you're aware, there will be many, many, many more streams to come. Many more. In fact, next week we're going to stream every day. At least Tuesday on. Or that's the plan. At least like 3 streams post Tuesday. So mostly, maybe all. But like 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Or it should be 3 p.m. to like 5 p.m. Just straight. And that's for West Coast time. He's making a friend. That's allowed. He can make a friend. So, can I have your collector's edition? Veronica Clown, how am I gonna play, friend? Can we get the info on the DLC tribes or nah? Gears of Doors? Nah. Right now, we're only talking about base game. That is the focus, and that will be the focus until we give you the announcement. I will tell you when the announcement is, kind of thing. Killer Brimbo, the Keebler Elf. No comment, friend. But not because I can't tell you. Oh, sorry. I try to get out of the way of the subtitles. Not because I can't tell you, because I won't. It's a spoiler. Or is it? I don't know. Is there a Bardorlog? No. No Bardorlog. Oh, goodness. It looks like I gave pretty easy a target. You drunken water. That's known as hydrated. Shy down. Can you transfer Nemesis follower cheat death? I believe they can. They are orcs. Orcs sometimes cheat death. Sometimes cheat death. It's an important thing to keep in mind. Sometimes. How many times can we transfer orcs from the Nemesis Forge? Once per game. Sorry, that was really loud again. Once per game. It's not like that. So if you start a new game, then you can transfer a new one. You drunk Gotcha Riley? No, I am very sober. Gotcha. Community has 1 point. 1 point for community. 1 for community. So loves. Now I understand that wasn't exactly what you voted for. But community has 1. So you're gonna see somebody behind me in a second. It's all right, guys. I need you to come up with things. What would you like? What would you like to have? We're gonna look a little bit like a Van Gogh painting.
Hey, what's happening here? Hey, hey,
What's this?
hey.
What's happening here?
All right.
Look at how good looking we are.
Oh, look
All right,
at
Chad.
Yes, we are here.
Wait, what?
Come.
Hello.
What is happening?
Look.
Hey,
There.
Hellthog, it's you and me.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
What?
So there's some requests for you. If you are you up to it?
We have what?
Yes.
Work because you guys are our orcs. You're dominated, are you not?
Yeah, well, we are
Yeah.
dominating this now, so yes.
We are taking over New Orc City.
It sounds like I don't have the power over these guys. But chat, maybe you guys do.
All right. What do we have? What do you request of your new orc overlords?
See, I saw an Irish jig was a request.
An Irish jig.
Do you know what an Irish jig is?
I think.
Please explain.
It's the best kind of dance, probably. Do orcs dance?
Yes.
Isn't it the dance of the hobbits?
Ooh.
The hobbits dance.
You have to
this
be
way.
very small to do that, don't you?
Yes, I think so.
It sounds like we have a lot of smile requests. Can you give your pearly?
Somebody said we are ugly pieces of Shrek.
Whoa!
Human
Shrek!
snake. I will find you, and I will hew your head from your shoulders.
I will as
And I
well.
will scoop out your brains and use it as a bowl.
And I will find your family, and I will take them to a nice dinner and never call them
You
again.
do it. Yeah. Oh, yes, that last one was perfect. Yes.
Vengeance! Revenge of the orcs. Yes, he knows.
Oh, a dab for the Bright Lord. I know that one. Here, hold on, hold on.
Not today, Jared.
Wait, who?
I don't understand
who
that
is
one at
Chris?
all.
Jared.
You're
So
Jared.
say not today, Jared.
What?
Say not today, Jared.
Oh.
Here, I know what they want. Not today, Jared. There, like that.
That was good.
Like that?
Let me try.
Not today, Jared. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I brought the drama.
You brought in some gravitas.
I brought it down to a good place.
All right. What about like an eat it, Jared, from the other one?
What?
The angry eat it, Jared.
All right, okay.
All right, you first.
Eat it, Jared!
That was good. That was good. All right. Eat it, Jared.
Ooh, good. A nice rich timber.
Yes. Hey, ooh, together now.
Eat it, Jared! Yeah! A nice harmony.
All you guys wearing headphones, I can tell. I'm so sorry.
Yes. Shut up, Jerry. He got you, Jerry.
Wait, you have a place to sit. Scoot over.
Why are you even here anymore, Jared?
Yeah.
This is obviously
We're
no
in
longer your
charge
realm.
now.
Dab for the Bright Lord.
I did that, though.
That was well done.
Hold on, let's do it again. You want to dab for the Bright Lord?
Yes. There we
Did I
go.
just hit Jared in the face? I think I almost killed him.
All right. Have some grog.
We already had so much grog.
It's not okay.
Like, Mog is a big grog fan.
Big grog fan.
Once he starts, he can't stop. He's going to meetings.
It's not. But I feel like since we're in New York City, I need to try the local grog.
Yeah, we your Yingling grog. That's good.
Yes, yes.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I miss home a bit because they really know how to make the grog. But you do your best here. Did you guys kill Chris?
Who is Chris?
Who is Chris? Oh! Chris, our slave, our man-slave, Chris?
Oh, yeah.
With the frilly, poofy hair?
Yes, he's dead.
He's died many times.
We killed him over and over.
Yes.
Whoa. Let's see.
Watch for poison in the grog. You know, many of your human poisons don't work on us.
Honestly, it just makes the journey better in a lot of ways.
It's good to put it on your human food sometimes. Like a hot sauce of sorts.
Can you take my girlfriend shopping? You know what? Why don't you take her shopping? I mean, why not you be a supportive lover and be there emotionally and economically for your girlfriend?
It's important to remember that your partners won't respect you unless you respect them in turn.
Orcs arm wrestle Jared.
Oh! That's the best thing I heard! Jared, come here.
Jared.
You and Jared.
All right.
I will judge.
Jared.
Down here, Jared. Faster, Jared. You have been challenged. Here are the rules. Destroy Jared's arm.
So, as is custom in Orkdom, the winner of the arm wrestle eats the loser's arm. Clear?
I'm kind of full. Is there something else smaller, like a hand or something?
If you beat me, I will let you eat whatever part of my arm you want.
Cool, I had a big lunch.
The only trick is you have to do it on camera.
On camera. I don't want to squeamish everybody, but I'll do my best.
Will you be squeamish if Jared eats my arm?
You people are not on the same page right now as we are.
I don't know how this stuff works.
They said do it, Jared. They said do it, Jared, in big letters.
All right, let's see if we can.
And on 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Orthog. Come on, Orthog.
Is that strength?
I worry for Jared's iron intake.
I don't get it.
I worry that Jared is not getting enough nutrition.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Such skill.
Jared. Oh, somebody's going to have to do Twitch without an arm.
Jared, you need more broccoli in your diet, Jared.
Orthog.
Oh, no, he's beating me.
Orthog.
I feel like
Orthog,
I feel we're being played. I feel I'm being played. I'm being played.
Oh, yes.
It was a good fight, Jared.
There you go.
It was a good fight. Later. We save it for later.
It stays fresher on the bone.
Look at that. I'm doing it for the group. You see that?
Sorry about that.
That's fine.
All right. Good. It was a good fight, Jared.
I didn't need this one anyway. It's fine.
All right. You want to do it now?
No, I think that
probably
was sad
enough.
enough. That was sad
Probably
enough for
good.
Jared. We need to
Jared's
give
had
him
enough. Listen, I got to go get more grog. Can I go get more grog now? I'm going to go. Jared. A pleasure.
Yes. Goodbye, Jared.
Pleasure.
Be careful now. I'm very pointy.
I will keep my spindly arms. And we have a new contestant.
This is a crazy stream.
You guys see that? That is actual blood. I'm bleeding on stream. Yeah, it happens. That's how that happens. Sometimes you bleed on stream. All right, so we have a new contestant. What's your name, man?
My name is Andrew.
Andrew, come in. Thank you, good man.
Thank you very much.
So, if I recall, with the next challenge that we wanted, we need to come up with a challenge for Andrew. Andrew. All right, guys, if you would. So we've already started a Scars of War on Jared. I can feel it in my arm. They go strong. Orthod's amazing. I'm sad there's no Irish joke. It happens, friends. So sit back a little bit. Sure. Keep the voice low. You can see that if it ever turns red, I'm too loud or you're too loud. There you go. With the orcs, we blew out everybody's ears. I'm so sorry. They were pounding the table.
And they're orcs. What are you gonna do?
Exactly. But yeah, I had actual blood from after that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He was a strong guy, very pointy.
Yeah. I mean, the man's like 7 feet tall. It's crazy.
I mean, the orc.
The orc is 7 feet tall.
All right,
it's very intimidating.
Here we go. We have triggered alarm captain. That's an interesting one. So that would take you into an outpost, and then in that outpost, you would have to fight a captain. It's an outpost mission. That's perfect. We can do that very well.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm gonna send. It was Andrew, right?
Andrew, yes.
Perfect. I'm going to send you back over there, and I'm going to give you some instructions.
Okay.
So basically, let me tell you what you're doing. You're going to do an outpost mission that requires you to do an extra bit of strategy to pull this guy out. So, we're going to choose which outpost mission to have you do. But, before we get into that, let me quick check to put us down there. Oh, someone's doing an... starting a fortress assault. I want to go back to this. So, now we're not going to do a fortress assault yet because it takes time, but we're going to have you guys do that, and I'll tell you which ones that you're going to do. So now you're going to be pulling out this guy to fight him. Do you have anything you want to say to chat to see if maybe they can give you concession or something?
Concession. I feel like these orcs don't. There's no reason with these orcs. They have to know the brunt, the full force attack, an assault.
Sounds like you don't want any concessions.
I don't want any concessions.
All right, there you go.
Sometimes violence is the only answer in video games. We'll say that for now.
I like it. Very good. All right, man. Go ahead and hop up there once we have a chance. And it's a pleasure. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
See if you can actually check this out. Chat currently is at 2 points, and we're only at 1. Community only gets 1. So I hope you tie us up.
I hope so too.
Thank you, good man. Good luck. So we're gonna have to get Mark to get off the game real quick. Those Orthog that also when I was jumping past them, they bopped me in the nose with the armor, and I was like, oh no, my face. So that was a fun one. Reclaim the sword. Okay. All right. This is rich. Explain in your words, what exactly have you done for Shadow of War?
Lately, you mean?
Yeah, and also, just as a heads up, the little green right mic is the audio, and so you talk about this level so we don't blow out their ears.
All right.
Andrew!
I am...
yeah, feel free.
Yeah, we're checking out some levels and stuff. I am on the writing team for Shadow of War.
Get back the sword.
So I've done a fair amount of writing.
Yeah, from the Georgia.
That's what I've done. If you play the game and an orc is being rude to you, it's possible that you have me to blame.
So, you wrote the lines.
I did write a huge number of lines.
Guys, this is the gentleman who basically, when you kill an orc, or when the orc kills you. Actually, let's step back. When the orc comes back and says, this time's different, this guy. When an orc... Did you do the singing orc at all?
Did I do the what?
The bard orc at all?
No, that's actually Tony.
Ah, that was very pretty as well.
Yeah. Yes, the singer is great, and we also have another writer, Lee, who has not been on stream yet, I don't think.
Not yet.
So
no.
between the three of us, we did most of what you're going to hear in the game.
So I saw a question in chat from Epic Agent Gamer. Are you also writing the story as well?
Yes. So we divided up missions among the writers, and we also divided up Nemesis personalities among the writers and different roles. And all of us, I think, had some hand in forming the story overall. So there's a little bit of us in a little bit of everything, if that makes sense.
What is one of your favorite work lines?
My favorite work lines.
Yeah, like specifically from you. Oh man, we're in Taco's face. I'm gonna hide this real quick. There we go. Demos. Anyway, please continue.
Well, I did write the lines for the drunk, so I'm pretty proud of him. I have to say.
You know how much grog I've had. I don't. But first, I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna have more grog.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna kill you.
There's method acting and there's method writing. You know, they're both involved in the creation. But,
That's awesome.
Oh, I see.
Gotcha.
Blue Trun is writing tasty. I think I might have actually written tasty, but there was a group meeting which was, let's have a guy who just shouts tasty over and over. So mostly I filled out a spreadsheet full of lines with different configurations of things that use the word tasty. So
That's fun.
yeah, I don't know that I can take credit for him, but
Oh, that's.
I do love tasty.
So what about the Screaming Orc? Was that your idea?
No, I think the Screaming Orc is. I'm trying to think what the. I think that's Chris Hoagie who had an idea. It's like, let's have a guy who just screams. I think he's come up on this before. I don't know that he's been on.
Chris
But,
has not been on. For you guys to know, Chris is basically the writer of the Nemesis system.
Yeah, he's the lead designer and the Nemesis system, and comes up with great ideas like, let's have a guy who screams. Let's have a guy who just shouts his own name. Let's have a guy called the Lookout who just shouts the word look out, or the two words look out, rather, over and over.
You can push them together.
So, yeah.
Hyphenate it.
Yeah.
It works.
So yeah, it's a lot of collaboration, a lot of working together.
That's cool. Well, guys, do you have more questions for Rich? I mean, the literate one, was that your?
The literate one.
Yeah.
Trying to think of who the literate one is. There are so many that I do sometimes forget them. I don't honestly remember writing specific lines for the literate one, so he may not be me if he is a guy who's in the game.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, I did. I also wrote an olog called The Boar, who just goes on and on about bits of Middle-earth history and is extremely boring.
The Boar, B-O-R-E.
Yeah.
Not B-O-A-R, is what it was.
And it tries to relate whatever situation you're in to some obscure piece of something that happened long ago in Middle-earth.
Did
So
you know?
that was that was an interesting writing challenge in that I was like, I want to write a guy and deliberately make him super boring. So out went any thought of, make him entertaining, make him compelling. He will bore you.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, here we got a couple ones. Ultimate Snorlax. What is the funniest insult you've heard from an orc?
Funniest insult I've heard from an orc. Wow.
I'm really curious if this guy turns out to be the community nemesis. Like, he's killed so many.
Yeah.
So,
I'm trying to think of what that would be. I feel like most of the funny stuff that I overhear from the orcs is more just ambient chatter that they have amongst each other.
right.
So there was an orc who I think was putting down another orc.
Like emotionally or physically?
No, well, maybe that happened at some point, but...
Give it a little R.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I got excited about
You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you so much. It's sonorous.
Very.
Yeah, we did have there's an orc who makes the proclamation that some orcs say that they can tame beasts, but me, I am a beast. And the other orc that he's talking to just says, well, doesn't that mean that they can tame you? So I feel like the orcs, when they want to be, can actually unpack statements and be fairly clever about what's going on once they get sort of philosophical.
That reminds me of the one where it's just like, a guy was like, I heard it's more important to leave the arrows in when you're shot and then take them out later in a safe point. And one of the guys is like, oh yeah, I do that. I love the way it tickles when I take it out. And the other orc goes, don't talk to me again. I love that line.
I wish I could take credit for that, but I don't think that's me. But we are blessed, I will say.
Continue.
We have an amazing.
His Tony's wife died and she wants to play, so that would be a nice bookend. So we'll make sure she gets it.
Continue. I think, honestly, I feel like this should just be our challenge for the day now.
Yeah, we have a really, it's a really amazing group of people who work on the Nemesis system, everybody who works on the game. The writing team, guys I work with are amazing, but I mean, the actors that we work with who bring these orcs to life are just absolutely outstanding. I mean, there's so many lines that what they're able to do with even stuff that we write as straight lines, as setups, is just so charming and funny that we're just incredibly blessed to have such a great cast in this game. I'm really happy with how it came out.
It's a joy, and like to have it, have this opportunity now to talk about it. And
yeah.
Just as a reminder to you guys, if you want to see one of those guys responding to chat, our San Diego Comic-Con, we had David DePaul. He's the individual who voiced Aslar, voiced one of our or a good group of our orcs and Ologs. So
Darren has maybe the most amazing voice I've ever heard. I mean, it's just astounding what comes out of that guy. And when you see him in person, and then you think of Aslar the Demolisher, it's just like, these things do not, I don't know how.
He is so nice.
It's just absolutely amazing.
I saw a question which was, who wrote Bruise?
That was a group effort. I wrote probably a pretty good chunk of the Bruise stuff that's been seen so far, but the whole writing team contributed, and there's some more Bruise you will see in the game that is written by a couple of the other writers, so it's, again, it's all pretty much a big collaboration.
Always team, I gotcha.
Yeah. I will say there was a fair bit of writing on Bruise where I would come up with,
nice. Saves.
I love Pain Lover. I would come up with dialogue for Bruise and then pretty much have to run it by Tony and DeBlatter.
Right.
Just like, does this slang sound okay? Does this sound like something that maybe an Australian would say or not? Part of me was thinking like, Tony, shouldn't you be just writing all this stuff? But they were a good check on my work.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was an amazing opportunity for the orc to save him just there. I was gonna have to give Chad another point. Like right now we might tie, but man.
Who wrote Blackblade? So Blackblade, I actually am not sure, because Blackblade was in Shadow of Mordor, and Shadow of Mordor was actually just before my time. I started right after it shipped. So when I came on and the Nemesis system tweaked and a lot of new hooks and events got added to the system, I did do some additional writing for Blackblade, but I played the first game as a player, and Blackblade was one of my favorite characters, so yeah, I was pretty excited to work on him, but I cannot take credit for the concept or the original characterization.
So there you go, guys. I just also as a heads up, I just updated the score because chat, you won again. He went after the sword and he failed again. That's such a, we need a monolith player to do it. Let me see.
Oh, Hoagie won. I can actually take credit for Dwarf Hater. I wrote Dwarf Hater.
I really was hoping that was actually Hoagie.
It could be.
It could totally be. Let's see. So just for you guys, we're answering specific questions for Rich because he wrote so much wonderful stuff. Here's a fun one from Lord Zuland. Is there an orc that breaks the fourth wall?
You know, we talked about that. We talked about the idea of putting that in, and I don't believe anything ever went in that does break the fourth wall.
I haven't heard
I think
one
the
yet.
answer is no. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head.
Not that clever yet. Maybe one day. Let me shout something real quick. I believe you died, so your turn is up, good friend. Chat got another point, so it's up to another player to try. So.
Red Phantom 5 is asking who wrote The Glutton. I also wrote The Glutton, so I can answer these kinds of easy questions. Gears of Doors says, how often do orcs change titles? So that is almost purely dependent on player action. So if you do something like shame an orc, he can change his name to the Shamed, or he can even become the Unashamed. He can try to turn it on you. The system basically allows for orcs to take whatever you do to them and be haunted and tortured by it, or in some cases maybe embrace it and turn that into their identity.
Well, come in between us real quick.
So the more horrible things you do to an orc, the more title changes you get.
So
The sword broke its way.
all right, so just for so it's Alexandra, right?
Yeah, right.
So Alexandra is our next contestant who will be going up, and actually, we will have her reclaim the sword because that seems to be the request. And honestly, chat, like that guy's killed us 3 times now, and that's all your points, the sword breaker. So we need to take that guy out. So anyway, lovelies, do you have anything to say? Because you're gonna have to take out a really tough guy who's killed everyone else.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, but what do you think? Do you think you're gonna do it?
I'm not a good player, but I'm gonna try. Yay!
Believe in you.
Good luck.
Really awesome. I wish you the best. Do you have anything you want to say to taunt them at all?
To all the people,
Yeah, it's a chat, because they're the one who set up this challenge.
everyone, but this game is the best game ever. Woo!
That's a very nice challenge. All right, I wish you luck.
Thank you.
All right. So,
I lost the name, but somebody asked if I wrote Celebrimbor, so he has to follow up on the comment before. The entire writing team worked on the entire script, so there's some of us everywhere. Hoagie1 says, tell Rich he's awesome. I'm starting to wonder about this Hoagie1 person. Who's this Rich guy?
this beautiful
Oh, right. Who wrote Celebrimbor's lines from Tyrannosaurus Rex 16? So yeah, all of us.
there you go. There's a question for Dragon, who's doing anime shout-outs. Very nice. I believe that was, shoot, what is that movie? The person, if you don't believe in yourself, believe in me who believes in you. It's from...
Oh God, I'm drawing a blank on that.
Yeah, it's the one where everyone's underground with the drills. Oh, man. Everybody has cool glasses.
I don't know.
Gurren Lagann, thank you. Thank you for that one. Gurren Lagann, I appreciate everybody.
Chat to the rescue.
Chat's amazing. Thank you, chat. You guys have been winning too.
Dark Hatchet 500 says, did you write the Giggles personality? So again, I think I probably did do some writing for that, but it was mostly writing like Giggles psychotically in brackets, and then the actor pretty much makes that their own.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So one of the things, chat will, for a lot of the questions, will ask you specifically all the way through. Did you do this one? Did you do this one?
Right.
So you feel free to answer the ones you want to answer.
I'm trying to pick them out. There's
Yeah.
a few.
Like there's Mad and Crazy, there's the Blue, like the Twins. They're just going through every class.
Well, I do see Antechamber 42 is saying, was there any difficulty in developing Karnan's lines? So Karnan is completely a product of Mr. Tony Elias, who did an amazing job on that character.
Yeah, it's cool.
So yeah, we did a lot of kind of brainstorming around the story and the character, but when it came to actually creating that character in terms of the written dialogue, he created all of that and just did an incredible job on it.
That's honestly, I gotta mention to him about that. Granick, if chat wins, will we get the game released earlier?
How many days do we have at this point? I mean,
it's we are 5 days out.
Yeah.
5 days right now. 4 days for those of you who are digital, I believe. And then if you guys order from Amazon, sometimes they send it out a little early.
Oh yeah, that can happen.
So sometimes that happens. Let's see. So I think we had this question about what was your favorite character or personality who was in the game. Can you guys hear us right now? I'm realizing that we're starting to get extra loud.
It's very loud in this room.
Yeah, I think I gotta tell 2 Monolith people, the guys. Hey, Tanner. Eric.
Seeing someone asked how long to write all the orcs. That was totally insane.
That was a little loud.
Sorry, I didn't see the name, but somebody asked how long to write all the orcs. I mean, I started in 2015 and just started writing furiously, and now it's 2017, and I've just
Is it drunk?
sort of put my pen down. So, yeah, the writing goes on and on and on and on. There are a lot of lines of dialogue in this game.
It's pretty. I was gonna say bombastic.
How long did it take? I mean, I don't know, three years, however long we've been in development.
Indeed. Also, this is the drunk right now.
Yeah.
So your lines are on screen.
Nice. Sled Jub asks, what's the hardest part about being a writer?
Chat. You guys are getting so many points.
What's the hardest part about being a writer for the script? And I saw a question right above that of someone asking something like, how do you write the cruel lines? So I will say there were a few orcs that I wrote who were so horribly sadistic and disgusting that I would write the script for them and then literally go online and Google like funny puppy videos because I was so revolted with what I had just done that I just needed something to cheer me up. So that was a very interesting challenge, writing orcs who are such awful creatures in many ways that I would really take myself to a dark place and then I'd need to kind of back out of it. So yeah, a lot of funny puppy and cat videos after I would write scripts.
I like it.
Yeah.
Before we continue on, let me bring in our next contestant who's gonna try to get that sword again. BJ, come on in. This is BJ.
How's it going, y'all?
Now, so Chat has been the one delivering these challenges. And honestly, at this point, we've just set the challenge of just beat the last guy's challenge. Chat has won 4 times, i.e. we've died to this guy 4 times tonight. But we have killed 1. We have 1 point. So if you could bring us to 2, that would be amazing.
Yeah, let's try it.
Do you have anything you want to say to Chat?
Nah, what's going on, y'all? Tuesday, right?
It's Tuesday next week, yeah? Monday for some people.
Coming for me.
Yeah.
I'll definitely have it pre-ordered already.
We believe in you from I wish I was dead. Nice, I appreciate the positivity. You can do it from Toadzilla. All right, man.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Good luck.
All right, guys. Peace.
All right. The sword must be claimed from Skeleton Wars. You guys,
Tyrannus
this
Rex.
guy. There we go. It's just that guy again.
It's only a little bit ominous having you leaning over my shoulder.
Oh man, I'm pretty used to this. If you guys can hear it, Mike is now growling. So for Demir 8472, I've actually mentioned that earlier. I don't know for when Steam preload. Do you know, Mike?
Follow a Nemesis transfer from Shadow Mordor to Shadow of War.
Also preload on Steam. Is that something you know about?
What detail of that?
When?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a good
Well,
question.
we don't know either.
How do I feel about losing the wall? I was robbed. It was a bug. The lava, it was... People have been fired, and it's been fixed.
People have been fired.
No, and... Where was I? Oh, yeah, the transfer. So, they do actually, this is a bit of a reveal. I don't want to give too many spoilers. They do actually come back in a pretty key story moment. So it's not just randomly. There's a key dramatic moment where you're going to get to meet that guy again. But then, of course, once he returns, he'll be back in the Nemesis system.
That might be Hoagie.
Yep.
That's a very Hoagie.
Oh, it is Hoagie. Yes, thank you, Hoagie. You rock. I miss you so much.
The real Hoagie.
Yes.
It's we're pretty confident that Hoagie 1 is actually the writer of the Nemesis system. We're not 100% sure, but he made a comment that is very internal information.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You would have to know some game design, so it's possible it's another Hoagie who knows game design. That's pretty funny. We're on to you. We're on. Or we're not.
Well,
Alright, so Earl Esther the Glutton has gone up 4 levels for the 4 deaths. Hi, Mike.
do I get to play later? Do I get to kill something?
If this guy doesn't kill him, you should totally get in line to take out the Glutton, because he's killed everyone he's tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Get in line, man. We would love to see it.
Wait a minute. How do I read that? Oh, is that Camaro, bro? 92?
Camaro, I think.
Okay.
Like that.
What was the inspiration for the drunk? Wow. I mean,
The being.
yeah. I don't know. I would say working in game development drove me to be inspired to write the drunk. Sled Jub Jub says, what was the most exciting part of working on this project? Actually, it'd be very difficult to answer that question because almost everything about working on this game has been totally amazing. I know that sounds like a pat answer, but it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty fun job.
So, a little bit of a community discussion real quick. Right now, strategically, we have the warlord who's involved in this fight who might be helping us. We also have someone who's slowly floating on the screen. This gentleman is actually one of our artists on Shadow of War. Now, Steve, what exactly is the name of your other arts that you've drawn?
Well, I do UI, so is that what you're asking?
That as well as because people worn your shirt and gone, oh my god, it's Steve.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, one bluebird. Yeah.
One bluebird. Google it. This is the creator. So, drawing in UI and that kind of thing. It's also, he is becoming OP. So we have a guy, the Gorger has repeatedly killed off every player who's gone after him today.
Should I go do it?
Well, Mike wants to get in line. You can get in line too. I mean, I feel like a Monolith employee might be we played enough that we should be able to take him out. But he's been tough. I mean, other grunts have gotten the final kill, but it still counts as Gorger level on up. So, chat has 4 points. Community only has 1. They've been sending us on challenges, and the community, unfortunately, has not been able to keep up with chat's challenges.
Oh, awesome.
Main reason, we're on Nemesis difficulty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we have a lot of beginners on Nemesis difficulty.
Look at Hoagie's asked me how many times I've played. What kind of questions are these, Hoagie 1?
We think Hoagie 1's the actual Hoagie.
It has to be at this point.
We're pretty sure it's the actual Hoagie.
I can't believe I answered those questions. I take it all back.
How many times have you played Borderlands? Stay on topic, Hoagie. You work for us.
Achievement unlocked. How many dollars can you actually
Squish him in. Squish him in.
You can push me out too. I can jump off the screen.
Or leave when you want.
We don't have room.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll probably get up here.
How many beards can we get in here?
The more beards, the better. Monolith of beard. Steppenwolf, if someone comes who can play, you won't get any more points. You don't want that. You want to win. Laser Volcano really wants to know if you wrote the Mad and Crazy.
So the Mad was in Shadow of Mordor, so again, I started after Shadow of Mordor shipped, so I did write additional lines for him so that he could do all the things that are in Shadow of War. So partially, I did. And it did drive me a little nutty.
Oh no! Oh, doesn't count. I'm making an official ruling. Doesn't count.
Hey,
official
he
ruling,
loves it.
no points. Savior did it. Savior did it. Savior did it. You didn't kill him, your follower did. New challenge. You didn't die, we give you that, but Savior... I'm on your guys' side. The sword is reclaimed, but Savior did it. I don't count any points for either side. I am the arbiter. So, we need a new challenge. All right, guys? Let's take a moment again. Jared with the cruelty. I had a lot of people say boo just a second ago. So, let's see. Questions here. No, I'm trying to think of what classes should we go for again. Let's bring up the army screen so we can look at it. BJ, go ahead and bring up the army screen again. Bring up the army screen again so we can choose someone else for you to kill.
Kill the drunk? Oh, come on.
You're still welcome. But like I said, it was your savior.
Oh, you're a heist judge,
Brutus 456. At 2, Brutus, that would be 60. Blind Captain No Info. Interesting addition, but then we don't know. But but then we don't know if it's hard for him, but I like it. That's the challenge. We have a challenge for you. A captain you don't know anything about, no information, so just choose one of the empty ones that's just a silhouette and go after that. So this one's a bit of a gamble for you guys though, because you don't know what difficulty we're gonna get.
Please kill Talion. I'm trying so hard.
One of the orcs just went up to him and said, please kill Talion for me. Nash the Drunk? Actually, we have a second, or Nash the Drunk. Go after the drunk. Yeah, that one's also allowed. I'm gonna ask them. Choose one for now, but I'm gonna check with them. All right, we're gonna check with you guys, okay? It's a new vote. You guys will vote on whether or not we're gonna go after drunk or unknown. All right? Drunk or unknown? Exclamation point, vote drunk, or exclamation point, vote unknown.
But please don't vote drunk. I mean, vote for the drunk. But, well, you know what I mean.
For you who just vote duck, that was funny. Vote duck. Chad is now voting on what one you will do. So choose one and go after something, but they will decide. I'm seeing a lot of drunks popping up. However, unknown is at 57.9%. Drunk is at 42. Vote alcoholic. We don't have that one. He's a grog lover.
I did see a question on there about Iron Will and whether there's a workaround for it. Have we talked about Iron Will?
The thing is there's an ability that is somewhat related to things we don't talk about until people have gotten a couple weeks in.
Okay.
So, not yet.
Okay.
The answer is maybe, with a lot of winks.
All right.
But won't talk about the intricacies.
Okay. But it is a very interesting topic.
Yes, it is. Do you play on Nemesis difficulty?
Yes, I do. In fact, I've played through the game a few times now. I'm almost done with my third playthrough. And each time I say, I should try normal and see what that's like. But I never do. I actually enjoy it on Nemesis.
All right, unknown is what won, guys. Unknown is at 55.9%. Close and pull. So, are hooded cloaks only set to one tribe, or can we get them from all tribes? Wolf Ninja. I know it's more than one tribe, but I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, I couldn't speak to that.
Yeah, and there's also
There are hoods.
There are hoods, yeah, and it's not just tribal gear that has hoods. Sorrow's Hero. Is there a tribe that get a higher boost over another, like rock beats scissors, but paper beats rock? So tribes don't work quite that way. The individual traits of the orcs do have things like that. Mortify to fire, fire weapon, there's your rock beating scissors. But in the case of like feral tribe going up against someone from the dark, it's not intrinsic unless, let's say, the dark guy is scared of beasts and feral's more likely to have a beast relation thing. So that kind of environment. Can you dominate your nemesis from Shadow of Mordor? Roy Martin 123. Not gonna answer that. You guys have 4 days or 5, depending on where you are in the world. You'll see.
Yes. You will see.
Riley 8552. I did try to go to get a drink earlier when the orcs were hanging out. That's why I was gone. I went up to the bar. Rich was actually getting a drink at the time. But they don't have Guinness. So,
they don't.
No.
But they do have some pretty good stuff.
They do. Mexican Fonzie. No elemental categories. But they do change hair color and stuff depending on where they are.
Rapid Brain says, can a feral be afraid of beasts? They can. These orcs are complex individuals. That can happen.
Oh man, I love it when they're like beating their fear. It's like he has a fire weapon, but he's terrified of fire. Like,
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
He's just riding that line, man.
Riding it. So, that one username 27, can a captain become maggot or scarred? Now let's answer that a little bit more deeply. If a captain is killed by something, can they come back to life as something new? Yeah. So
yes,
you can see these kind of things kind of happen. So So, just as a reminder, Dark Hatchet 500, we're talking only about the base tribes. We will consistently, until I choose or not me, until I'm told, I will be the one to do an announcement about that, or it'll come out in a paper or something, but it won't be just like suddenly I'll tell you from a question. I'll have to be told from somewhere else about it. Mr. Bubbles 69, what is my favorite beer? Grog was on there. Grog is at beer. Guinness though. Guinness for sure. Can Urix break your sword or only Ologs? Only Ologs, I believe, right?
I have only seen Ologs do that. I believe it is Ologs who are sword breakers.
All right.
And when that happens, I make it a point to hunt that guy down and get my sword back.
Oh, indeed. So I'm watching right now our guy play, and I'm really curious if he's going to put another point on for the community. I hope so. Oh, Radical Dude, what's your signature drink, Jared? Just as a reminder to people watching on YouTube and on Xbox and on other Mixer channels as well, that we're playing on Twitch right now, so if you want to chat with us, we're reading the Twitch chat at the moment. And if you want to see us, come to Monolith Live, and we'll be able to see you. So, in this regard,
Please. I was going to say, here's a good one. Boop says, does everyone start with the same orcs, or are they randomly generated each new game? Yeah, they're randomly generated each new game and for each player. So it is extremely unlikely that two players will get the same hierarchies.
I believe the term will be procedurally generated specifically.
Yeah, I don't even know what the math on that would be, but it's very unlikely.
So, Greynick, I don't know the answer to that one for the Nemesis Forge, actually. So for most questions related to Nemesis Forge, I won't actually have a straight answer for you because it will give, one, some element to how it works in Shadow of War, and two, I don't exactly know specifically because I haven't sent over 1 million guys kind of thing.
Sled Jub Jub said, in your opinion, what is the hardest orc to fight against? I mean, I think that for me that would come down to the traits that the orc has, because again, the orcs are procedural. So anytime I'm fighting a guy who's immune to frost, that's kind of one of my go-to attacks. So I have trouble with that. And any guy who can heal himself is persona non grata. I'm not a big fan of dealing with that trait. I usually get by, but those guys are very challenging.
All right. Let's see. Are Bruise and Zog exceptions to the random generation? Yes. Those two guys are actually story related specifically. And there are some orcs that are story related in that way.
Yes, the cool thing about one of the many cool things about Shadow of War is that we have orcs who appear in the mainline story who can also end up in the sandbox. And we also have orcs you'll encounter in the sandbox who, because of your interactions with them, become important and will then make their way into story moments. So there's a lot of crossover between the two.
Just bringing this up again, Chimera Craft, I think is the name. As far as like how do things transfer from Nemesis Forge, we're saving that for you guys to experience. So just for the record, Nemesis Forge questions, we really don't have an answer for you because it's either we can't give it or we won't. So we put it very simple. So just so you guys are understand.
Exogenesis 09, that's sort of been answered, hasn't it?
Maybe.
Sorry, that's the worst.
I have a person behind me.
I asked a question about a question in a very obfuscating way.
No worries.
My first time on the stream.
All right. Let's see. Demir is asking, is Brutalize still in the game? Yes. Just as a reminder, Bruise is in everybody's game. That is true, as well as the Zog character. This is a demo. The final version of the game looks different and has more things fixed. In fact, for example, that bug that Mike DePlatter talks about when he couldn't throw the guy in the lava, that one is fixed. So he could have thrown the guy in the lava. Where are the counter prompts? They're there. Reluctance. Sushi Pirate is asking for an interview. Can I voice after the next game or DLC?
I don't think I could really give you a hard yes or no on that. I mean, if you're a voice actor, I suppose you could always audition for projects, but yeah, it would be pretty tough to compete with the people that we've got. They are pretty good.
Hold on, I have an addition to add to our score.
suggestion to have DePlatter throw the guy in the lava.
I'm adding scores to Arsaku, or Arsaku is his name, because he has so far killed 3 of the orcs that were gonna kill all the other people. So I am giving to our savior of the game 3 points. That guy is MVP. Let's see, we have a question. What made you get into video game writing? It's an interesting question.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's a very long story, but like most people in video game writing, I came into it through other paths. Basically, I went to school for screenwriting. I used to work in television, and then after several years in TV, I decided that I wanted to do something different, and I love games, so I started applying for game jobs, and here I am.
Anybody else in line? Okay,
Well, thank you for asking.
All right, guys. So, being that I'm the one with the stream, after we see if our current contestant is able to win, we will then shut off the stream. So, you guys have won. In first place, we have Chad. Arsaku is in second, who is a computer, might I add. Community is then... Oh yeah, we gave him 3 points.
Amazing.
So, let's see. Just as a reminder, only talk about base game, not DLC stuff. So, just as a heads up. Are there only hoods or are there different headgears? Applex Lines. Actually, we can clarify that a bit. Headgear isn't a specific gear set. You have armor, cloak, and then various other weapons, and a rune for the ring. So, some cloaks have headgear, so it comes with it. Not like you put on a helmet. There are no bow and dagger breakers. No, it seems like you guys just want everything broken, don't you?
Well, breaking stuff is fun.
It can definitely.
Getting revenge for broken stuff, also fun.
Oh yeah, I think it would be pretty funny, a ring breaker. Sounds like a really cool role, actually. Ring breaker. It's like cursed, so you can't use the ring when... Oh, that's fun.
I think one of the Ologs, speaking of Ologs insulting you, does mock you for going, if you come after him after he's broken your sword.
Yeah.
He basically accuses you of like, so we're doing what now? You're getting revenge for a sword?
I like it.
They are not without a sense of humor and maybe irony. Some of these questions are really fascinating, but impossible to answer.
Church6633, I'm glad you like my ring breaker idea. I want Bruce to break my pants. I mean, you can.
Dean Free.
I love
Blood Brothers fight each other. It would be interesting to see whether Blood Brothers would fight each other and what their reaction to that might be.
They get kind of upset. My first ever orc that betrayed me was because I did that. That was the first one to ever leave my side. He was my bodyguard. I was having trouble, and I summoned him in, and immediately he stopped and did the realization, and he was just like, why would you try to have me kill my blood brother, Gravewalker? I can't do this. And he turned on me.
Yeah.
And he became my nemesis for a while because he just kept getting stronger and coming back.
So they don't like it when you force them to kill their blood brother. They'll do it, but then they're very upset about it.
Right. It's a tough one. Kill Will 72. Nemesis difficulty is setting in the game or mode. It's a difficulty setting, so you can pop back and forth. Let's see.
Bruce's voice skills sound on. It seems like it should be able to, or maybe lull him to sleep. But he does have an amazing voice.
It's a wonderful one. So right now we only have orcs being dominated. I'm seeing questions about elves or other humans being dominated. You have followers who are of different races that can help you, but they are of their own choosing, kind of thing.
Oh, WB Basti says, hope you're having a great time in New York City. We are having a great time in New York City.
WB Basti.
Thank you, Basti.
It's our Basti.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, I hope. Maybe it's another Hoagie impersonator.
No, it's Basti.
It's hard to tell.
I know that one because I modded him.
Thank you, Basti.
Let's see. one of the achievements you get is getting an orc to kill his brother. Wow, that's so sad and funny. Like, honestly. Guys, look at all the arrows in that dude. It's filled. Thank you for making Bruce permanent. Oh. Let's see. Laruki, you're welcome. All right, Mr. Bubbles, I keep seeing you ask who's the lightweight of our community. Are you referring to within Monolith who gets drunk the fastest? Is that your question? I don't know.
I don't think it's either of the guys that are on right now.
I'm not a big drinker, so it might be me.
Oh, maybe.
Demir, I actually, Brutalize is still in the game, and I called you out earlier, good friend. I can prove it. I'm on tape. So, Die Throw, there isn't an orc that willingly joins you without domination. That just isn't a thing.
Oh my gosh, Abby Cat says, "Hi, Daddy." That is actually my daughter on the stream right now. Hello!
Hi, Rich's daughter. Hi, Abby Cat. That's so cool.
That is totally amazing.
Oh, that's fun. Hey, man, technology.
Good to see you here on Twitch.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, man. I'm glad that you showed up just in time because this guy is potentially going to win. He's pretty close, but he's at 0 health with no saves. And if Arsaku saves him, if Arsaku
he might
does
be out of line of sight, though.
If Arsaku does it, it doesn't count. Arsaku then.
Oh, defender.
Chat with 5 points.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Just a roll of the dice. Simply unfair.
Chat with 5 points. Everybody F for respect. Oh man. F for respect for our community attempt here. Chat with 5 points. Community with 1. Arsaku with 3. A very respectable number. That is funny. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you for coming and being a part of that. Man, wow, this has been so this is the last stream before I'm playing the retail game for everybody. And so it feels a little bit like a moment for all of us. Next time you guys see this play, we're gonna play a lot of the game. So thank you guys for coming by.
Yeah.
I mean, Rich, thank you for chatting and being on stream.
Yeah, I was going to pop out, but I guess I made it through the long haul.
Dude, it's super fun hanging out with everybody. Very easy.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
So, but with that, guys, y'all lovely. I miss you. I look forward to seeing you next week, Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. To all you guys on Xbox, on the Mixer channels, thank you for joining us. It's a joy. YouTube as well. Good to have you. So, yeah, guys, with that, it was good. Since can we hear about your nemesis from Shadow of Mordor? It's an interesting question. No, I think I'll save that. I'll save that one. Because we got some people to say. So anyway, see you guys later. Go ahead and read all the reviews. They're out. All right. Bye.